There's our country fried steak and mashed taters. That's yours, Gary.
I got the big soup.
This is mine. You gonna try it, man?
I'll try it.
I love gravy. Might need a little salt for you, G.
Salt?
Yeah, you know you like salt more than me. Salt. Got plenty of gluten, though.
Oh, crap.
Hey y'all, it's me, Curtis, and I'm cooking in my friend Gary's beautiful kitchen. What up, G? All right, so today we're gonna make cube steak. It's been a while since we've been in the kitchen cooking. I want to do something kind of fun. A lot of folks say this is country fried or chicken fried, but I just call it cube steak. What is cube steak? It's a very inexpensive cut of meat. They just pound out, and they call it cube steak. Look at that right there. So we're gonna season our cube steak. I've got some paprika, just a little bit of paprika, okay? And I like to season the meat. A lot of folks will put the seasoning in the flour when we flour it up. And I got a little bit of salt. You guys know, those of you with diabetes, we want to cut down the amount of salt we use. I've got some onion powder, and I'm also going to use some fresh onion a little later. I'll show you that too. But I do like sometimes onion powder, just the way it works. And I'm going to grab a fork out of the little drawer here so I can get all the meats coated up. I'll turn that over. I love that flavor of onion powder. There's something about it because it really, you know, when I make my dry rub, I do add some onion powder, garlic powder. Oh, speaking of garlic powder, check it out, y'all. My mic sounds nice.
That's the Whole Foods version.
Yeah?
Without it.
Did you pick this up at Whole Foods?
The bougie one.
The bougie? All right, y'all. Now, good old salt and pepper. You already saw me add a little salt. I'm gonna add some pepper here, fresh ground pepper. Just gonna season our meat. And you saw earlier, I got some B-roll of me sifting the flour. Why do I do that? Well, sometimes when you sift the flour, it makes it a little easier for the meat to kind of take it in. I'm not soaking this in buttermilk or milk or anything like that. I'm not even using an egg white to hold the flour. So the sifted flour, the meat seems to hold it a little better, okay? All right, so we've got our meat seasoned, and I'm gonna add it to just a little dish here. And I'm going to add flour on each piece, right? And what I love doing, remember the old shake and bake method where you take the meat, put it in a bag and shake and bake? Well, we're going to do that in a little plastic container here. Putting 4 pieces of cube steak and got it seasoned. Oh, is that a 5th? That's a big old piece, right? Big old hunk of meat right there.
You don't break up this steak. You just keep it.
No, just keep whole pieces. I mean, you're going to see why later on. You can break it up if you want to. And I'm going to add my lid here, and that whole thing, because I want to get it covered really well. We just shake your booty, shake your booty, and get a little exercise here. Those of you with diabetes, remember it's about movement, and I'm not kidding. This right here is movement. So, you know, you're getting the arm going, you get the whole body in it, G. We're going to twirl it up. Don't let the flour shake out in the house. Ow! Okay, booyah. Let's see how coated it is. That looks pretty good, huh? Got everything coated quite well. See how that sifted flour works there? Isn't that cool? Now I'm going to use all this flour because we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what to do with this flour later. Now, come with me. Walk this way. Dun, dun, dun. Who sang that song?
Aerosmith.
I love Aerosmith. Aerosmith. Okay. So I've got oil in the pan, nice and hot. Put your hand on the top. Do not fry your hands, okay? You can just feel the heat there. Should be hot enough, right? Now, I'm gonna add my cube steak to this hot oil. Hopefully get a sizzle. Oh yeah. And we're using cast iron. You see that sizzle? See that sizzle? Can you hear that? Well, we gotta let it get a little hotter, G. It's sizzling. We'll get a close up on this next one. See if we can lay this in. Ready? It's not too much oil now. I think maybe 3-4 tablespoons. And one of the great things about cast iron is it really holds the heat. And you see, I want to just really get in those crevices. I want to make sure all of that is coated. So just take a little forkful and spoon up in there. My man likes that glue, and This is a great size pan too. Nice large.
I think it's
Cast iron.
$15 on Amazon.
Oh yeah?
Just put the link.
Put a link in the video? Okay, we'll do that. I need to learn how to do all that stuff, G. Learn me how. Okay, so we're gonna come back after we've browned our cube steak. Okay? Oh, you want to get them all, huh?
Yeah.
Pan get a little crowded. Let's make a little room there. Jumping jack
Big ass
flat.
pan, so that's
That's
a lot
it.
of
Yeah, a lot of steak. Look at that. Look at that. Oh,
cook down though, right?
isn't that, well, it's not gonna cook. Look at that. We're gonna turn our steak. Was that the first one that went in? Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Man, just brown it. We're just gonna brown it because I'm not so worried. Because we're not gonna try to cook this all the way. Because we're gonna smother it. We're gonna make gravy in it, right? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And all those drippings down there. I don't want you to worry about those guys because we're gonna put those to use when we make our gravy. There was a little bit of shrinkage, G. And I'm gonna lower the heat just a little bit because you see it starting to smoke like that around the outside.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn our meat. And that cast iron holds the heat so well, so you're going to lower it a lot sooner than you would think. So that, now look at that. Oh, look at that right there. That's a big piece right there. All right, now I'm going to start to make our gravy. I've got the juices from our meat and the oil, so I'm going to add some onions here. I'm just going to cook some onions right in the middle of this beautiful hot pan. This is the first step. Let these cook for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Just let them caramelize, right? Add some more flavor to that meat, right? So we got the onion powder, garlic powder, and then we got fresh onion in there. Ooh, just let those cook. All right, so we've got the cube steak cooking along in olive oil. We added some onions, and we've cooked the onions. Take a quick look here. And the onions were like the start of the making the gravy. Now we're gonna get this gravy really happening. I've got my flour left over from when I coated my cube steaks. Here's the container that I had the cube steak and the seasoning in. So I'm going to add the flour there. Why am I doing that? Well, it's because I don't want to, I didn't want to mess up Gary's floor, but I just did, right?
Daisy will pick it up.
And Daisy will get that. What I'm going to do, guys, is add some hot water. Caliente agua. Is that right? Caliente agua.
Yes.
And I'm dropping stuff like an Atlanta Falcon, old Atlanta Falcon receiver. Gonna add some hot water here. And we're gonna stir this up, little darling. That water might be too hot. I just wanna stir. Whoops. Good eye. Okay, man, a little more water here. I'm gonna make that as smooth as I can.
That's like pancake batter.
It looks like it, and we're gonna add a little more water to it, smooth it out. We're gonna cook this bad boy up.
So your onions, your steak, everything's in there.
Everything is in there.
You know, everything's separate.
Nothing
It all
separate.
gets glued.
It all gets glutenized. The magic gluten. And that's how we're gonna make our gravy, y'all. Look at that. And, all right, y'all, now look at that. Here we go, our gravy. It's getting nice and brown. Ooh, that's how you make
Looks
that brown.
like stroganoff.
Yeah, ooh, hey now. If you want to make it a little thinner, just add a little more water to it and let it cook. We're gonna thin this out. And I want that cube steak to cook, to get really nice and tender. want to let it cook for about another hour or so.
Lower
Really, I want it on a low heat. I don't want to burn that bottom, okay? I'm going to lower this heat right here, and then we'll come back to what it looks like in about an hour. Okay, y'all, I want you guys to see how I. What do you think, G? All right, ready, G?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. The big reveal. Ooh. You ready to eat, G? Let's serve this bad boy up. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Hey, y'all, we got it served up. Ready? There's our country fried steak and mashed taters. That's yours, Gary.
I got the big soup.
This is mine. So, you know me, I gotta have my potatoes first. It's that comfort food. It's hot.
See the steam coming.
My brother.
It's good.
I like cooking for I love cooking for myself, and I love eating the food I cook. So, hey, bon appetit. You gonna try it, man? I love gravy. Might need a little salt for you, G.
Salt?
Yeah, you know you like salt more than me. Salt, got plenty of gluten though.
Tender?
Cut it
Don't
with
even need a knife.
a fork, huh? I love that.
Oh.
Thank you, G. Remember, y'all, it's about spreading love. Curtis and G, let's cook something. Peace out.